Mickelson to enjoy this final. Paul, what's your take on this matchup?
Well, first and foremost, Rod, it's the last game of the Players' Championship season. And this is a great occasion because what a season it's been on the floor. But I think this is a continuation of what Wessel's been doing the last couple of years since he joined the PDC Pro Tour on a full-time basis. Woodhouse, first time he's been in a second final of PDC darts. What I mean by that is he's been in one European Tour final, been in one Challenge Tour final, one Development Tour final. Now it's a second Players' Championship final, and now is the right time to strike to get that elusive victory. He's more prepared for it than ever.
I'll tell you what, though, Paul, there'll be literally tens of thousands, if not possibly hundreds of thousands of people waiting to find out the answer to the question that you were teasing us with this time last evening of who were the last person to win a Players' Championship number 34 was.
It was
hide the answer no longer. Tell us, man.
It was Wes Newton, of course, beating Colin Lloyd by 6 legs to 3, and it was at the beautiful Metrodome in Barnsley.
My word. Well, if you were waiting 24 hours for that, I hope it was worth the wait.
100.
Right, now let's get on with the match. As Wessel Nijman first down to a finish, but Woodhouse may get himself a chance of a break or throw here. This isn't ideal.
57.
And Wessel Nijman remains in control of this leg. Another there. Couldn't find it.
This is a big ask for Woody, but he found a rupturing 140 checkered against O'Connor in the semis. No joy on this occasion, but he's taken
96.
a fairly sizable chunk out of it.
Double 8, 16 dart open. Just shifts slightly.
Game shot.
And it was sufficient to pin the target. So early opening hold for Wessel Nijman. Won 2 Players' Championships. One I mentioned in October, this October in Leicester, just before the World Grand Prix. And one here in Wigan, pretty much this time last year. It was October the 1st, 2024, when he beat Stephen Bunting in the final here. So
93.
October is his month, Wessel Nijman. He comes alive.
He's a bit like Kim Huybrechts in that regard. He always used to play his best darts in the autumn.
Well, you'll probably recall, Paul, at the Grand Slam of Darts last year, Nijman averaged over 100 in every game in his group and lost every match. He was in with Van Veen and Bunting.
Yeah, that was a bit of an oddity, wasn't it?
Was it Josh Rock as well? Or have I made that up? But he was in with Van Veen, definitely. Van Veen was breaking all manner of records for averages in the Grand Slam.
Yeah, he certainly was. That game he had with Van Veen was unforgettable. Woodhouse is kicking back here, which is a good sign. The previous final he was in
140
against Damon Heta 2.5 years ago, he did not play well. But he was a bit more green around the gills then. He's more prepared now.
53.
Wessel is playing in his 4th final in a Players' Championship. Rod's already alluded to the fact that he's won 2, but he did lose one
100
a couple of months before he won his first one against Littler, 8-6. That was in Milton Keynes. That'll do. So will that.
1-1 it is then. Just to go back briefly to that 2024 Grand Slam of Darts, I was right to remember it was Josh Rock. So Wessel Nijman lost 5-4 to Bunting, averaging 106.5. He lost 5-3 to Rock, averaging 105.5. And he lost 5-4 to Van Veen, averaging, wait for it, 111.10. Ludicrous scenes.
If we get stuff like that at the Grand Slam in just over a week, I think we'll be very happy fans.
Wow, indeed.
140.
Merely winning this tournament is not good enough for Woody to make it to the Slam, which isn't too far away from where he lives. He's going to have to come back for the qualifier
96.
tomorrow. It's a nice feeling
60
when you're in a final like this, especially the second one of a double header. because you know there's not many people in the room. You're not going to get any distractions or any other white noises. This is purely you two on the board, and let's see who's best.
140.
Nijman with 2 visits from 201. This is a good setup shot.
170.
Leaves 31. Outer ball would have left 56. So either way, a 2-dart combination. But now, of course, can't get
57.
to tops or to double 16 from 31. 15. It is 15 for double 8 with 2 in hand.
Game shot.
No dramas. 2-1 to Nijman.
Second time he's done that in the match as well. That little sneak dart past the blocker, beautifully crafted. Does throw them very, very hard. Sometimes when he's throwing a third dart like
96.
that, it's as if to say he will not be denied whether there's a dart in the way or not. Now, if this game is going to be anything like the final of the last Players' Championship in 2024, sign us up right now. Because Rock versus Clayton in the final of Players' Championship 30 in 2024, it was mesmeric. Both averaged over a ton, and they hit each other with everything they had left. A little bit of that, if you please. No pressure, gentlemen.
140.
Well, Nijman has found his groove.
Got the sense in the semi-finals that Willie O'Connor was just starting to tire
100
against Woody. Did you get the feeling that Dobie was starting to tire against Nijman a little bit?
No, I just think it was a really good contest, Paul. They both played really well, and Nijman just played better at the back end in the last 2 or 3 legs, but it could have gone either way. I think Dobie would be very satisfied with the way he's played these last 2 days. Aye. Bullseye for the fish.
145.
You don't get much closer than that. This is for 3-1 for a 4-visit break. He wanted to leave double 18. He's made the right choice, though.
Oh, that's not got past the first dart. And so Luke Woodhouse reprieved after his near miss on the bullseye for the big fish. Wants double 8. Double 4 could be important. This feels
21.
important, that, and Woodhouse's reaction indicates it feels important to him too, because he knows, or he doesn't expect Nijman to miss. He expects to hear game shot.
23.
And 23 will be music to the Woodhouse ears.
Dodged one there. This is not an easy shot. He's going to go right-hand side. Now he's got to go left. The good thing is, it's the same weight of dart. It's just a slightly different line. You go further right, it's trickier.
Well, he's getting his steps in, isn't he? Oh, well
Game
played.
shot.
Well done. Fair play. Full credit to Luke Woodhouse there. Forced it through. And Nijman had his chances there, but Luke Woodhouse, you'll recall, did miss the bullseye.
180.
As Woodhouse pins a maxi. But Woodhouse has clung on. That was dogged darts.
One thing is for sure,
137.
Nijman is going to be the number 2 seed for Minehead at the Players' Championship Finals, and he is going to play against Richard Veenstra, who did very well to get into that field over the last couple of days. Gezi Price is going to be the number 1 seed. He's going to be taking on Max Hopp.
81.
As for Woody, he's currently projected to be number 21 to play Alan Suter. But if he wins this
100.
game and gets his first title, he would be up to number 19 and would play Mickey Mansell.
139.
That is not in his mind right now. He just wants the title.
Yeah, I don't think that's in remote in his thoughts, Paul, is it? He's just trying to win a darts match.
130.
31 left again. Same shot as before for Wessel Nijman if Woodhouse fails with this. And another there for double 12. Sensational setup. 2 12s. Oh
Game
my,
shot.
that really is wonderful. Superb finishing. Scintillating stuff from Luke Woodhouse. It really was. And that gives him the break and the 3-2 lead.
The 2 times you want to get a shot like that, the easy one to say is to win the title. I'm not going down that road. You want to hit a shot like that to break the throw.
135.
Or you want to hit that shot to rescue a leg that you think you're going to be broken. That was a classic break of throw with a maximum
140.
finish like a 144. It just goes to show the maturity that Woody's got now compared to 2 or 3 years ago. He's more likely to hit that now than ever.
Yeah.
85.
When these players now at this level, these 2 treble 20 to double finishes, they love it. It suits their eye. If they get the first start where they want it, Paul, you fancy them for the second, and they fancy themselves for the second.
140.
And once they've got the 2 trebles, they really fancy the double.
Absolutely.
Flowing as they are at that point on the visit.
Just give them 2 of the same treble for any double on the board.
Yeah. And he's backing it up with some heavy artillery now, Woodhouse. He's got a chance for 4-2 and significant daylight over the Dutchman. Oh, but back comes Wessel Nijman now.
If he hits this, this will be a cannon to the solar plexus of Nijman. Not to be.
69.
Well, fair play to Wessel. He's on 41 after 9. He still had to dodge a shot from Woody.
He's got 2 in hand at double 16. And if he can slide this in, it'll be level, and it is level. It's an 11-dart leg from Wessel Nijman.
This is a proper final, both averaging over 100. This is definitely living up to the billing.
41.
Who knows, this could be an England-Netherlands rivalry for years to come. They're not green around the gills. They've already paid their dues on the building tours like the Challenge Tour and the Development Tour. These are PDC products that are now successful. And they're hammering each other into the wall with great stuff. Maybe not so much in this leg because Nijman's on 4-1-8 after 6.
When we saw the 144 break of throw from Luke Woodhouse to seize the initiative. And the counter-attack 11-dart break back from Wessel Nijman to level up again at 3 each. Both
96.
players landing significant blows mid-match.
At the stage of a final,
80.
if you look around for just a couple of seconds, you don't know where you are. Because this booth looks exactly the same in Milton Keynes as it does in Wigan, as it does in Leicester. This is why the PDC do it this way, because it's got uniformity. You want to be in, and they most definitely are after 6.5 legs.
95.
They're in autopilot mode right now.
Well, there's another break on here for sure.
140.
So this will be 3 breaks of throw on the trot if Woodhouse hits double 16.
Game shot.
No dramas whatsoever.
When you consider the kind of standard you get from Wessel Nijman, and I've already mentioned he's going to be number 2 seed for Minehead, it's pretty impressive that when they've played each other before, Woody's won the last 2 when Wessel's been a winner.
99.
He's beaten prime Nijman. He hasn't beaten him when he was a kid. He's beaten him when he's a mature adult winning at the top level.
60.
So Woody is not afraid of this guy.
Now those 2 consecutive wins, both in Players' Championship events. So pretty much in this format, though, this is slightly extended, being a final
96.
first to 8 needed to win this tournament today, as opposed to first to 6 in most of the early rounds.
There's another way of looking at it as well.
140.
Their first meeting, Nijman won 6-0 at the Swiss Darts Trophy in Basel last year, and I think Woody's taken it personally. Ever since he's played him, ever since he's suffered that defeat,
59.
he's played him almost vengefully.
Well,
players are like that as well, Rod. When someone bagels you the
93.
first time you meet them, you think, well, that's not going to happen again.
Well, 3 breaks to throw running in this match, and Woodhouse now looking to buck the trend with a hold, which, if he achieves, he will be 2 legs clear
140.
at 5-3. So this is a very important leg. They all are now as you reach this stage of a match.
58.
Woody's got a pretty good grip on this game. Wessel is just starting to feel the butter under his fingers a little bit. Double 18.
71.
Fancied it. If Nijman gets a shot at double 18, it could be trouble for Luke.
Not going to.
94.
Woodhouse 3 in hand, a rare luxury. Looking at an open bed. Switch, double 9.
27.
Awkward and couldn't find it.
That's the classic Rod Harrington situation, isn't it?
It is.
And look what Wessel's left. He doesn't need to switch.
38.
Oh, look at the pain. Double 18 is having its way with both of them.
Yeah, double 18 suddenly becoming very awkward. Double 4. Nearby, double 2.
5.
Oh, this is frustration for the man who's leading this darts match by 4 legs to 3.
This is a huge let-off for Nijman. Double 8 has been good to him so far in this match. And it
Game
is
shot.
once again. Woodhouse has got to take that on the chin and somehow move on. He knows he should be 5-3 up, but he's not. Make peace with it and continue to contend. If you crumble at this moment, this will be over in 10 minutes.
92.
He missed 6 darts at double at the back end of that leg, didn't he, I think? And they were to give him a 5-3 advantage. Now another breaker throw, which is now 4 on the trot in this match.
100.
The last of them from Nijman at the back end of the 8th, and it's now all square, and Nijman has the advantage of throw.
96.
Both players halfway to the winning post.
It's a really intriguing final. If Woody wins, it's going to be
100.
23rd different winner in 34 events on the floor this season. If Wessel wins, it remains at 22. But that would mean we get 9
140.
multiple winners. That's a nice mix over the course of 10 months of action.
41.
It's been very difficult to pick winners on the Pro Tour and Players' Championships this year. There's been no darting domination by Humphreys and Littler here.
99.
I think the biggest surprise of the season was when Denny Alderkalter made a final. But if you're looking for a surprise winner, it has to be Bradley Brooks.
59.
When he won, he was hot. Really hot. But when you put in big displays, anything can happen. And Wessel might be taking the lead on double 16.
He
Getting the
is.
shot.
Well, it turns Nijman's way again.
You've got to say to yourself at this juncture, how do I handle this situation?
180.
Can I stay calm and just get on with the job? Can I fight back after adversity?
93.
So far, Woodhouse is not doing a bad job. He did lose that 9th leg. But look at what he's doing now. This should be a max.
140.
It really should have. It was wide open to be hit.
5 perfect darts at the start of the 10th leg from Luke Woodhouse.
100.
And it can pave the way to a levelling leg of darts. Oh, and still he keeps finding he's going to switch here.
135.
Still got that leaky 3rd dart in his arsenal where he doesn't aim it. Just loses patience every now and again.
88.
for just a period of 2 seconds. It shouldn't harm him in this leg.
Game shot.
Back to normal with an 11 darter. He soaks up the disappointment, and now it's a one-set situation.
Yeah, 5 legs maximum left to be played.
140.
Both players chasing 3 of those 5.
Some players have to wait an awfully long
99.
time to win multiple titles in a season. And I'm not talking about the development tour, of which Wessel's won plenty. But to win multiple titles in a
97.
season, not many people do that in their first iteration of a tour card. That's what Wessel could achieve in the next 3 to 5 legs.
95.
It took Martin Schindler the best part of a decade to do that. It could take Wessel less than 25 months.
100.
Grits his teeth.
137.
Luke Woodhouse, and finds the green bit with his last dart to leave the big fish. Wessel Nijman will not check out another 2 big treble bullseye finish,
140.
but does leave double 12 for a 13 dart leg.
Going to say the 144 was impressive. That would have been another
57.
level. Should be a hold for 6-5. That's exactly what it is. Dart player is always feeling that little bit of aggression in their game when they grasp that dart out of the board with vigor.
96.
Nijman is playing like he refuses to be denied.
Well, the darting gods
80.
denied him there. They put his dart on the floor.
With a win in this final, it wouldn't just be the first
100.
EDC title of Woody's career. He would be solidifying number 25 in the world, which is a personal best for him.
140.
As for Nijman, winning would keep him at 34 in the world, which it doesn't feel right that he's the number 34 in the world. He feels a lot better than that, considering
98.
how threatening he's been over the last 12 months.
You'd certainly say, Paul, that he'll climb a lot higher than 34 in the world in the next 12, 18 months or
100.
so.
Absolutely.
Maybe even quicker than that, because he's got the potential and possibility of winning big tournaments. We know that.
Oh,
59.
that's not a good dart. Out of rhythm again. Throws it away.
He took out 144, Paul. He can take out 148.
Yeah, it's the same approach trouble, isn't it?
Similar, isn't it?
105.
He'll feel like he needs to hit this to stop Nijman from being within one of this Players' Championship 34 title, and he might do it again. Heaven forbid.
Oh, double 14. Oh!
120.
How close was that? That would have been frankly ridiculous, but it was so close to 6 each.
It is
shot.
not going to be 6-6. Nijman is shooting for the title. What he's done since Woodhouse found an 11 darter is world class. It's been imposing scoring and putting himself into position to strike.
100.
He's a seriously impressive dart player.
Right now, can he seal the deal, Wessel Nijman? Back-to-back legs here. Luke Woodhouse so close to the 148
140.
finish, which would have levelled it up. He couldn't take it out, and Nijman swooped to go 2 up with 3 to play. And with the darts in 2 of those 3 legs, including this one.
140.
And so closing in now, Wessel Nijman on a second Players' Championship title of 2025 and the 2nd of October 2025 in point of fact.
140.
Averaging nearly 100 in a final of this quality. It can take you a long way.
60.
But Woodhouse is not done yet. He needs 3 straight legs. He's going to have to rattle off probably a 40 dart blitz if not a little bit better. He will not give up.
134.
This is a good sign. Nijman's got to put the pressure on to force Woodhouse to take that 87 to survive. That is very decent
130.
pressure. If Woody doesn't take this out, he will likely lose. 9 off. Leaves 78. What does he do? Roll the dice? Go for double 19? That might be that. Nijman
13.
on the cusp of his first PDC multiple winning season.
Perfect. Double 16 to win the title. And
Game,
Wessel
shot of the match.
Nijman is a
Nijman.
winner again on the PDC Pro Tour. 2 Players' Championships in the October 2025 Passage of Play.